Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you 10 important tips to get better in PvP. PvP is really hard in Minecraft, but with these tips you're sure going to be a good player. Now I'm being accompanied with my friend Aussie Scorpion. So now the first tip may sound really corny and weird, but it's really important. So the first tip is be first. Now let's say I'm not first and my friend Aussie Scorpion moves around and hits me. So I have to react to him and I gotta try to hit him. And that's a bit hard for me because he's moving and I have to react to his movements. But let's say I was first. Stop now. So let's say I moved around. He has to react to where I am going and he can't because I'm just moving. And since I'm the one who's forcing him to react, he can't read my mind, of course. So I, in the end, get more hits off him and therefore killing him. So that's one of the most important tips. Now, another thing is to locate your area because as you can see, the tower is the most important place in here and as you can get a great advantage. So let's say I was first and I got to the tower before my friend Aussie Scorpion did. So now, all of a sudden, the tides have changed and now I've got a great advantage because I can shoot him before he can even come close. And when he does come close, I can come down and do a lot of damage to him. Except don't hop in with the roses next time. Okay, now onto the next tip. Tip number 2, movement and strafing. If you can't do this, I don't know how you do PvP at all. This is so important. Now I'm going to show you easy ways to do it. So stand still. So let's say it's a still target. Just practicing moving around, jumping, and see, even trying to hit me, he only gets a couple shots. And while he does that, I can get lots of shots. Compared to him, he only gets a couple, or see, even none. So movement and strafing is really important, especially for towers. I meant swords. That was dumb. So towers are also important. Let's say he's trying to shoot me with a bow. No. Alright. I have to move around because if I stay still, he can hit me. But if I get a couple shots on him, see, he did great movement and strafing right there because he dodged my arrow and he hit me with this. So that's movement and strafing. If you only took away one thing from this video, it would definitely be blocks. Blocks are such a handy tool compared to any other thing. Even if I couldn't move and strafe, you can do lots. So let's say Aussie Scorpion try to hit me. Go. Even if I can't strafe, I can block him off, use it to my advantage, hop on and get a critical damage. So blocks can be used for many things. Towering up, shooting bows at the opponent. So blocks can be used for many things. That's why they are so good. They are very versatile and that's why blocks are really great. So this is why I put this as the most important thing on this list. This gameplay I'm going to show you is me using a bow versus my friend, but he's using a sword only. I'm using a bow only, he's only using a sword. So now, the thing is with bows, they are very versatile. This is why they are such good PvP weapons. The only problem is if you have not practiced with them, you won't be able to use them. These are amongst far one of the hardest weapons to use in Minecraft. If you get practice and train hard to hit moving targets with bows, you can easily wipe out enemies. Now, with the bow, there's tipped arrows. Tipped arrows are really handy to affect the player. Now I'm going to leave you to watch this gameplay for a bit more. As you can see, I can hold my opponent back without even him coming close. And even in a close quarter situation, it's okay. Unless I do hop in 3D, third person, that's bad. And with the roses. But they can even stand back with close range and far range. These are why it's so good. Now, even if you stack up, this opponent can't reach me. And I can easily build some simple structures that can allow me to get great defense. Bows are really known for their range, and this is why they make them. This is their advantage against swords. Sorry. So far, you see, my friend has died 3 times, and I have 3 hearts already. And this is now. Sometimes, if sword players know what they're doing, they can easily get to a bow person before the bow can even react to it. But as you can see, if you get the high ground with the bow, the other opponent's probably already lost. So now, another great thing for archer players is structure. You can do so much with blocks for an archer player. I'm gonna block him off and then hit him off. So now, even with 1 heart, I can dominate him. Okay, maybe not. So, that's how powerful bows are. So, bows are extremely powerful, as you saw last round, but they are even more powerful with tipped arrows. So now I'm using slowness arrows, and now he can't sprint. This is a great opportunity for me to run in with sword, and as he doesn't have the speed and momentum, he can't move around as fast. So this is easily one of the most powerful passive arrows. Now let's move on to something else. The poison arrows. They are so annoying. I remember playing with these for the first time, and the opponent was crying. I mean, you know what I mean, but it was so annoying. So these are why. 1 arrow can usually take someone down to half health. So you can imagine, if they have milk, they can counter these effects though. Now, Aussie Scorpion, put your shield on. Put your shield on. Yeah, that's a good way to put a shield on. Oh, alright, so now, with tipped arrows, usually arrows will just bounce off. But now, can you stop moving so I can show? But with tipped arrows, even if they bounce off, he still gets the effect. He doesn't take the damage from the arrow, but he still gets the poison effect. Now, moving on to harming. You know, if you know what the harming potion does, you'll still get, it does extra damage. So that's how powerful it was, 3-shot. So this is how powerful tipped arrows are. Now, deflecting is powerful too. That's how powerful the arrows were. So, caution, there are some bad arrows. So now he has equipped the regeneration arrow. So now if he hits me, I take the damage from the arrow. But as you can see, I'm regenning. So now I can take that as my advantage and hit him. Oh, whoa, if I can, whoa. He's a ninja. So you gotta watch out. There are some good ones like regen instant health. So you gotta be careful to not equip those ones. Unless you're trying to heal your teammate. If you stick around to the end, we will show you some training techniques to improve your bow skills and other skills that are really necessary for PvP. But the next tip is water and lava buckets. So let's say he's chasing me. I'm trying to run away from him because, well, I don't want to die. Now, this is a really difficult situation. I can place the water to slow him down, and he's super slow, and I can shoot him off. Now, let's say he eventually makes it. If he can, I can place a lava bucket, take it away, place it again, and this is what's good about buckets. You can replace them multiple times, and I can take the water away and run. Now, this is what's so good about water and lava buckets. So many advantages can be used. Like I can place, yeah, don't place lava on yourself. That's the only problem. Let's say he's trying to get rid of my defense. He's going around, but well, except I'm dying for my own lava. Now the thing is, even if you mess up with your own lava, the water and lava bucket mix are great because you can burn, but then not burn yourself, if that makes no sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean though. Unignite yourself. Anyways, this can be used as a great advantage and has so many great ways. Now let's say another thing, he's on the tower and I can't reach him. Water buckets are great. You can swim up, continuously place them until you reach the top. this is another great reason. You can climb, and then look, I placed a lava bucket on top of him. So then when he expected water, lava dripped on him. And he gets up, I place more lava. Except don't fall down, that's not a good idea. And he was so scared he jumped off the tower. The only problem is that if you have that problem like you just see, we have some stone problems. So now, this is why lava buckets and water buckets, but watch out, if you have a really cool world you really like, maybe messing around with lava is not such a good idea. Maybe step it down a bit. I don't know, your choice, your world. Anyways, so this is why lava buckets and water buckets are really great. Now, onto training techniques you can do to get better. Now, as you can see, I'm in a sticky situation. He's on the tower, and I'm trying to get to it, but he keeps on hitting me back. Come on, hit me. So now, let's just say he keeps on hitting me, I can't get near the tower, and he keeps on hitting me. Now, the thing is, I can use this miscellaneous item. Well, try not to do what I just did. Yeah, try not to do that. But I can use the ender pearl to teleport over to him and miss again. Ugh. Yeah, these need training, by the way, okay? Now, the caution with ender pearls, that you can miss them. So now, he didn't expect me for coming, because the ender pearls make me come fast. Now, let's say, you can see how his back's facing me. So let's say run away, he's running away. He's trying to escape from me. So he's gonna run, okay. So let's say he's trying to escape from me. He's trying to run away, but then I can ender pearl to him and dive. I can ender pearl to him, and he won't be suspecting anything. Oh, if I land it. This is why ender pearls need practice. So let's say a good way to practice is try to aim where you're going and try to hit it. So let's say I'm trying to aim for the wither rose over there. I'll try to go there, and if I hit it, I get it. Now, the only harder things is stuff that are on slanted and you can't see the edge you want to land on. But those need some practice, and you need to throw the ender pearls more in the up direction. But of course, warning once again, if you have low health, ender pearls can kill you from 4 damage. Another miscellaneous item that is really helpful for PvP, so fishing rod. Like, huh? There's no fish here. Yeah, it's really weird, but it's really helpful. So now if he won't keep on running from me, stand still. Let's say he's shooting me with a bow from close range. I can't get near him because he keeps on hitting me. So that means I can fish him closer and get him. So now if I had my sword near my fishing rod in the hotbar, I could easily pull him in, and then I can whack him with my sword. And since he's a bow player, close range is his weakness. Miscellaneous items are just as good as other items. This is why they are on the PvP list. Okay, now another part of the miscellaneous set is potions. These are really powerful. So let's say he's hit me. This is a drinkable potion. This one is instant health, which instantly healed me 3 hearts. Now let's say he's trying to get me now. I can throw this potion at him, a potion of poison, which is dealing slow time damage, and this instant harming one if I want. Oh, but don't miss. So this is the advantage of the potions. You can either drink it yourself to heal up, or throw them at opponents. Now there's one last type, lingering. So let's say I was on top of the tower, and he wanted to get up to the top of the tower. Come up, try to get up. If I throw it at the bottom, he can't get up because there's poison blocking his way. And if he got up, I throw poison, and now he's blocked. So this is great for blocking your paths because they can't go near it because they get poisoned. Except the only problem is don't run into your own potion because you can die. So these are the advantages of potions, and it's always handy to have some healing potions on you and and some splash potions. Lingering are mostly situational, but they can be really handy if you get in a great spot. Another great part of miscellaneous is enchantments. So I'm gonna put enchantment on my iron sword. You can even name it if you want, but I'm not gonna do it. So I have sharpness, and me and my friend Aussie Scorpion are gonna take turns to hitting each other, and we'll see how long it takes. Turn us into survival. Alright, so now survival. He's gonna hit me once. I'm gonna hit him once. He's gonna hit me once. I'm gonna hit him once. And now, if we keep on doing this, I'll eventually win because my sword has sharpness on it. So now, if we have a battle, and I already have lower health, my sharpness sword does lots more damage than his does. Mine does around about 12 attack damage. I don't know if that's the base stats, but it does more, that's all I know. Let's say I want to climb up this ladder to get my friend Aussie Scorpion. I try to climb up, but as he's a good bow player, he just shoots me off every single time. Now the problem with this is I can't even reach him. Like sometimes I can, but most of the time I can't because he just keeps on shooting me off like that. Now there is a solution to this. So the solution is this block. Now you might be wondering, I've never seen anyone else use this block. You're probably lying, but you'll see how good it is when I use it. They are one of the fastest blocks to place, and one of the fastest ways to get up that are not ladders. But ladders, you can't stack faster. Ladders, you gotta stack up and up and up, but you can't reach that high. But with scaffolding, you place one and it just goes to the top. Place one, goes to the top. Now this can be used to advantage. While he's climbing, I can break the bottom block. But if it's attached to a second one, it won't work. See? And now it falls off. But the only disadvantage of the scaffolding, it can be used on the opponent's side too. So I'm trying to climb up and he destroys it. And he can kill me from the bottom. But I can also use this to my advantage. So I can get around him, and if he tries to climb it, I can destroy the blocks underneath him. But now the thing, to make it stable, you can also connect a bunch of blocks as this won't fall off. But if once you do that, they'll all fall. So now, the scaffolding can be used to your advantage, but if you ever decide to use this block, watch out as it can be used to your disadvantage. Scaffoldings are one of the fastest ways to get up, and this is why they are great. Now, the thing is, even the enemy scaffoldings can be used to your advantage. So that's what you gotta be careful about. It's really necessary to check out your surroundings, like this. I can see that my friend Aussie Scorpion has the advantage clearly. He's got the tower and he can shoot me from afar when I can hardly hit him. Because if he uses some blocks, like place some blocks on the top of the tower, it's gonna be really hard for me as I don't know when he's gonna peek up. Unless I'm a mind reader, which I don't think any of us are. So, but if I check the surrounding, I can see I have some barricades to defend myself. And if I'm smart enough, I can even figure out a way to get up safely the fastest I can. Although, if he's smart, he can counter that, but see? Now I've got the advantage. This is why it's super important to check your surroundings before anything happens. Some ways to practice evasion is doing what Aussie Scorpion's doing, hiding behind blocks and avoiding me. But a great way to practice your bow is by trying to hit him. Now this is a fun way to see if he can reach the tower before I kill him. Now this is a perfect way to practice your bow skills, as it's a moving target. If not, you can just practice moving your cursor in a straight line to your thing. Because usually you'll go in a circle, but that's not a good position. You want to go straight line to your target always. Like this, straight line to your target. And straight line to this guy. So yeah. Now, let's say I wanted to practice evasion. We'll just take turns. So now he's the one with the bow, and I'm the one trying to hide and run away from him. Now this is a great way to have fun with your friends, and you can even do that if you want both be able to shoot. It's well, you can if you want. You both get practice with your bow and evading. So this is a very versatile technique, and you can change the rules with it. So, and it's a great way to practice your techniques. Now, another thing is to learn is always move your arrow straight to your direction. You always want to be able to move instead of moving it randomly, as it makes it harder. So let's say if you didn't die, just move around, just move around. If I can follow him, that's good. The longer I can follow him, the better. So now if he just keeps on doing this, and I can follow, and that means whenever I say fire, fire, I should be able to hit him. So I'm going to do that again, fire. Oh, see? That's the problem. Now the thing is, you can even lead if you want a bit. Fire. Oh, that's bad of me. Anyways, so that should be the best way to practice. Now always remember, moving straight line is a really important technique. If you're going all the wild, it's a bit less accurate, and especially as they're moving, it's going to be harder to hit. Now, for swords, the best way to practice is just have fun. Just finding a friend, and now practice critical hits. Now, if I jump and land while I hit, you will see if it works. Don't move. Don't move. Oh my, he had to kill me, right? Alright, so if he doesn't move, oh my, this is alright. So if he doesn't move, you see those X's fly at him. That means it does double damage, or some amount. But see, it took me 3 shots, but with criticals, it took me 2 shots. So practice your criticals, practice your bows, move in a straight line, and most importantly, have fun.